Good afternoon, viewers. I'd just like to make a couple of comments before that beastly geekyOlhog starts reviewing the latest episode of Mandalorian. I just need to say that the special effects department, this is a tour de force for the special effects department at Lucasfilm. I must applaud. I must applaud them. Special effects have come such a long way since my day. It's as if it's as if the splendor of Endor is eternal, and I just the level of VF practical effects regarding Grogu in the creation of this series is absolutely top ho. And as for the CGI, well, you only have to glance at any moment of this episode to just realise how amazingly VFX, CGI, and just special effects in general and creativity has come a long way since 1983. Bonjour. We're in a bit of trouble here, aren't we? We're in a bit of trouble. So we're 4 episodes in. I know they're obviously laying the foundations for something here. I think it's 8 episodes in this series. So we're midpoint. Oh, God. We start off Mandalorians in a training session. But they're training, but they up till now, these 4 episodes, all they do is prove themselves to be useless. Oh, they run out of fuel in their jetpacks chasing after the raptor. That they've got no lookouts. They mention that the raptor has taken foundlings before, but nevertheless have got no lookouts. They're still on the edge of this lake where they got attacked by a crocodile in episode 1, and Grogu's on the beach playing with the crabs, which I've got to admit, I will admit, I did find funny. I did find it funny, the fact that we think he's trying to use the force and these stones are moving, but they're the wasset crabs. It was funny, but if you're going to set up an episode or something, put the stupid scene at the beginning, and they put the stupid scene at the beginning. It could have been a moment of levity, but it was stupid, and it's stupid because fundamentally we have a small bag of sand with a plastic head on top that we are meant to believe in. And I don't. I'm sorry. I do not. He's flipping around in the paintball fight at the beginning with the paintball bracelets and looking up at Mando going, eee! And that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm with Grogu thinking, eee! What's it all about? The raptor swoops down, takes the kid off that he's just beaten in his paintball fight. and then we're on Coruscant. And when all the 66 is being undertaken. And Grogu's there, so it's his origin story. Well, you're right, in and of itself, it's pretty cool. What an atrocious actor for the Jedi. If you notice, if you look, you watch him acting to the green screen, especially after he's crashed, the green screen when he's on when he's got Grogu on the speeder flying thing, whatever you want to call it. And it looked like Keystone Cops. It looked like Harold Lloyd could have done better when He used to do the practical effects in the 1920s, or Charlie Chaplin. Proper Keystone Cops. At least that was practical effects, falling off of a fire engine or the police cars. Oh my God, it was so bad. The green screen and this bad actor. You know, the engine, the dialogue. The engine's been hit. We're in for a bumpy ride. Oh, just don't have any dialogue. Just say, hold on. Oh. He shoots down the tube head on. The people, I mean, all right, it's Star Wars, so the bad guys are always bad shots. All right, I can live with that. But these two massive ships that are chasing the bad actor who's got Grogu going down this tube, still can't hit him in an enclosed environment. Like, surely all of your... Anyway, we I'm not going to go there because that level of that level of logic, you just can't apply it. And especially now, it's out the window now. It's out the window. We've got that little bag of sand and we've lobbed him out the window now. Because we don't get a hint of where he's going to go to build the tension. Like, we see a little light coming from the left-hand side or the right-hand side, whatever it is, because he dodges and he goes into a station. But all we see is a tube, and we just see him go, Zhoo! Grogu goes, eh! And he's skidding around the station. The ship behind him is on a collision course with a train he's just dodged, or whatever it is coming through the tube with the lights going, meh. And I mean, you know, it's action-packed with noise, with pew pew, eh! Grogu going, ee! But he skids along the platform, but surely that scene should have ended with a boom, coming through the tube, through the station, blowing everyone off their feet. You know, not killing anyone, but because it's Star Wars, but, you know, boom. That would have made a nice full stop to the scene. No, he just skids off. Skids out onto a platform, tells Grogu he's in for a bumpy landing. He has a badly CGI bumpy landing, flops onto the floor. More clones, you know, they're obviously following because they're everywhere, obviously. And then they escape, and then we're back on wherever they are on the beach. We're back on the beach now. We're back in we're back in the Grand Canyon, or the back lot of the Los Angeles studio, wherever they filmed this, because we're back in the desert again. And now we find out it's one of the Mandalorian's son, this kid. Why couldn't they have said that at the beginning? It might have made it a bit more meaty. Why couldn't the big geezer, and I like the idea of him as well, the big Mandalorian with a gun and all that. You're thinking, oh yeah, this is like the guy in Predator who had the electric, you know, who had old Painless, you know. I mean, surely to God he would be the lookout if a raptor come along and with that gun and just go. No, obviously not. Obviously not. But one thing I will say is the CGI, and in conjunction with the practical effects, in all seriousness, in the Mandalorian scenes are really nicely done. I like that when it looks like there's a camera on their jetpacks, and you can just see the ground going, and the fight with the Raptor and the Mandalorians. I thought that was all really well done for 3 minutes. And then we see the crocodile from episode 1. Yay! Or his brother. Or his cousin. Oh, or he's bathed in the waters. It's because this is the way now. And I don't know what Bo-Katan says at the end. And she gets told this is the way. But we're at a point now where conversation on Mandalorian must have been really boring because you can't have an argument because whatever you say, you just go, this is the way. So imagine having a political argument on Mandalore before it got purged. You know, I don't agree with what they're saying. This is the way. Anything you say to a Mandalorian, I don't think you should have thrown your crisp packet down there, mate. This is the way. This is the way. He's got a nice old breastplate now, hasn't he? So I don't know how he's going to do all these backflips and that anymore. Can't wait to see his feet. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Underneath the bag of sand. See his little feet, his little claws. Can't wait. Can't wait for him to speak either. And go, ee. Absolutely can't wait for more of this. 26 minutes of the reason why Star Wars is bang in trouble. It's bang in trouble here. It's bang in trouble. I mean, the dialogue. I know Star Wars hasn't been known for its incisive dialogue ever, but even the Raptor fight that I said is great. Just adding, why add dialogue in? So you've got these great scenes with all the sound effects of the Raptor and the jetpacks and the pew pew and whatever they're doing, and you've got to have the kid going, help me, and you've got to have his dad, who we've just found out is his dad, going, he's alive. after the Raptors regurgitating him up like. And he's clean. He's just all right. He's just how he was. He hasn't got like mucus and fluids all on him and dripping off or anything. Because that's not the way. See what I did there? Anything. Imagine applying this in real life. Imagine just wandering around, whatever, at work. And the governor's moaning at you, saying, you didn't, I thought I told you to do that yesterday. And you go, that isn't the way. Oh, anyway, I'm going to leave it there because unless you haven't realised by now, I didn't think much of this episode. 26 minutes of nothing. Some flashy lights and shiny dangly things held in front of us. It really is so what. And on that note, I hope I haven't put anyone off this episode because it is glorious in its comedic value. I'm getting in the groove now of saying, please like, subscribe if you've held on this long for my piss take. A like, subscribe and a comment really, really, really would help out. Even if you come at me. Don't just dislike the video because I can see behind the scenes who's disliked. Well, I can't see who you are, but come at me and let's talk about it. If you're loving it, if you're immersed in the world of what they're creating here, then that's fine. Let's talk about it. There's no lives at stake. But for me, I just preferred the original Muppet Show. Back when it first series, Kermit, Miss Piggy, Statler and Waldorf. That's just my way. This is the way. Adios. Is it?